Hello everybody, I'm Chambles, and this is the continuation of descending to steal some Silmarils from the Lord of Darkness himself, Morgoth. It's been a while since I played, so I need to have a look at this character. This is Barim, the Dwarf warrior of Belegost, currently on floor 800 feet deep, so getting closer to the throne room. But I think I need to level up a little bit before I can venture down to face Morgoth himself. A decent evasion, decent melee, nice will. Oh wow, 17, that's pretty good. Not many staffs though. Well, we've got Slumber and Majesty, so that's nifty. I remember the previous episode, I think we've got our gear damaged a little bit by the creeping shadows or creeping horrors or whatever you call them. Hopefully we will stop encountering as so many of them. But our gear looks pretty decent. Gauntlets of Lardros, I think they that's resistant cold, yeah. We need better greaves, I think. Do we have enchanter skill? Yeah, let's have a look at our skills. Melee, yeah, we've got whirlwind, and we took the fall through just to get the whirlwind. No archery because we're clumsy. Blocking heavy armor use, yeah, that's fine. And will, oh yeah, because we went for constitution. That's right. Oh, and we've got indomitable as well. Resistance to fear, confusion, stunning, and hallucination. Alright, inner light to see the freaking horrors. Yeah, we've got enchantment. So if we manage to find a forge, we'll be able to enchant, maybe craft an enchanted greaves. Yeah, that'll be good. Although, you know, this deep in the dungeon, the forges are not guaranteed, so we'll see. Shadow Cloak, so it reduces a little bit our light, but I think we're managing alright with this Lantern of Brightness, that's good to see. Got a little bit more grace to our disposal, so our smithing is nice, 15. What else, guys, what else? Yeah, good plethora of consumables. Some restoration just in case. Nice constitution of 6. It's good to know. So plenty of HP to dispose of. Yeah, it's not too bad. We've got this get out of jail card with the obsidian amulet just in case. Yeah, we managed to find Orcrist, I remember. This dwarven mask got pretty beaten up by the horrors, so I think I'm just kept it just to be able to swap for some more fire res. So I'll be doing that. Yeah, pretty self-explanatory otherwise. Let's see, where did we spawn? Closer to the east, so I'll go to the east first. I need to play a little slower, returning to this character after a while. I've been playing mostly on mobile this game, so I'm used to the mobile interface a little bit more, so I need to be careful. I'll be probably misstepping a little bit, you know. And our first enemy is probably Ururauco and Lesser Vampire. Okay. So I think lesser vampire can can drain our constitution, right? We have a double check. Yeah, reduces constitution. So let me just real quick refresh what sustainability do we have. Grace, that's for one. Yeah, is that it? Yeah, unfortunately. So this guy can actually drain our con. We've got a couple of potions of constitution just in case. He saw me already, so he'll be going after me if I want it or not, and he's probably fast. A bit erratic movement, but quick, yeah, so might as well face him. It'll be really good to get something that will sustain our abilities. Well, I guess we've been unlucky. Usually at this point of the game I usually find an amulet of constitution or craft one. Yeah, and I see we do have a skill. Pretty high smithing skill, so I'm not sure why haven't we crafted an amulet of constitution. Instead we went for the last chance. Or probably we didn't have enough experience. Well, hopefully we'll be able to craft. Something is shooting at me as well. Rauko notices us. Will the vampire go for us now? It looks like he's chilling in the room and the arrows are flying, but they don't do anything to us because of our high protection. Yeah, 8 to 32, pretty decent. Although we were much higher, I think, but we've got our gear damaged. Oh yeah, the cat assassins. Yeah, this is the other thing I want. Maybe the greaves we forge will be of iron hills. That will let us actually resist being able to be tossed around by these guys, or their brethren, the cat warriors. I will wait here, let the vampire come to me. And there's a werewolf as well. We've got whirlwind, so we should be good. And another thing that I think I was debating is taking this crowd fighting ability. Yeah, because we're fighting with whirlwind a lot, so that will help us. Oh, we'll see. No, let's target the vampire first. It's pretty... well, there he goes. Okay. So we managed to avoid being drained. This Rauko, I don't think I need to swap into the Dwarven Mask for him. He's pretty squishy, if I remember correctly. Yeah, he is. Yeah, this character is pretty powerful, you know, with his protection and his high strength and plus 15 to hit, you know, 3d10 is not too shabby. Although these cat warriors are capable of damaging me, they have pretty high stats themselves. But I'll continue going to the east. Another Uroko. See? I'm being damaged by the cats. And they damaged me for 7. No, this was my damage. Oh, their damage. Yeah, I guess it's plus 22, which is pretty high. So they managed to roll 40. I mean 36 after my roll. I only get plus 3 to dodging? Why? I have plus 14, probably because I cannot see the monster and I get a huge penalty because of that. But I thought the penalty is half, so I still should have plus 7. Oh well, strange. Although they didn't manage to pierce our defenses. There's so many passages here and doors and stuff, and I won't be able to chase them there fast as well, so I will just continue and be closing doors behind me if I can. Eventually I'll be able to corner them somewhere. This looks like a little bit of a vault. I'm enwebbed. A spider of Gorgoroth. I think we never had problems with this kind of an enemy before. There's a Kamen Roko. These guys can be pretty dangerous. Yeah. I need to be careful because there is another Rauko, another Barlog that is very similar sprite to Kamen Raukos, but actually much more powerful, and I think it killed me on another playthrough. I played on mobile. I don't remember the name just yet, but I think it's much more scary. Oh, there you go. You'll be able to trap him somewhere here. There you go. This is what I wanted. It's so fast, man. Chasm, right? Ah, the Kamen Rauko created a chasm. Freaking dodgy bastards. There he goes. Wraith. Yeah, it's been a while, I need to remember myself. Yeah, now I do remember that we on this playthrough I usually encounter stuff from lower lower dungeon levels. This guy usually appears at 900 feet. Entranced and slow, we don't have any resistances to that. Ignores armor with plus 26. Yeah, these guys are scary. I remember now. Yep. Especially Entranced. Entranced is like a paralyze, if I remember correctly. I think freedom of movement may actually prevent from entrancement. This is one thing I'm not sure about, but I will swap into my ring of how to equip again? You can tell I'm rusty on the keyboard because I don't remember where. There it is. Okay. I don't remember the hotkeys anymore. Free action. Alright. And let's swap for the Ring of Warmth, I guess. We're slowed, unfortunately. But if we are protected from entracement, we might have a shot here. Touches us. Drains our health real quick. Let's sing the song of staunching. Just in case. Yep, there's a hit for 11. And suddenly we are at half health. He is lower though, so let's try swinging a couple more times. Maybe we'll get... If not, I'll run away. I'm not slow anymore. Man, this is scary. Although he is on a sliver of health. One more hit and we're good. There we go. Alright, yeah. That was scary indeed. We need to be careful with those guys. If there's more than one, we better off running away, I think. Oh, we risk dying there. I think that's enough of the singing. And it looks like there is a chasm on both sides, and I saw this type of room before, sometimes in the forge, so my hopes are quite high. If there is a forge on the other side of this chasm, we are great. No, just a passage, a bridge with a dead end as well, so it's unfortunate. Another spider of Gorgoroth. I'm kinda nonchalantly fighting them. Let's see. It also can entrance you. Okay. Yeah, man. Read your descriptions. So good that we've still got this Ring of Freedom on. And all that just to get a flask of oil. I guess it's alright. Our Blast Lantern was actually running a little low. Too low for comfort for me at least. So let's fuel our lamp. Use on the floor. There we go. Good to have a nice bright source of light. If we find some mithril, we'll be able to craft a Phenorial lamp. That would be good as well. 4 light radius. These adamant amethyst serpents, they can destroy your items, I think. Like your staffs and such. And adamant as well. Probably a good idea to swap to this mask, but I think I'm good for now. Let's just try to. Yeah, they're pretty easily scared. A Ring of Light 20. I think this one boosts stealth and archery, but let me double check. Yeah, we don't need that. Another amethyst serpent, eh? Oh, this is the same one. The same one. I will let him run. Not in the mood of chasing serpents around. He died anyway. Okay. This one might be the last room to the east. As I say, I think I will stick around on these levels of 800, 850. Because our depth is only 750, so I think I'll stick around in these levels before we get to more dangerous depths. There's plenty of experience to be had on these kinds of levels still, so I don't mind. Another wraith, so we got to be cautious here. We still got the free action, so let's see how do we fare against this one. Straight away, hit for 11, so let's start singing. 6. We keep missing. 16, nice hit. Hitting us for 6, for 8. You see? And suddenly a hit for what, 15 or 16? Yeah, for 15. With other armor, it's tough. And they have plus 25 to attack. Plus 25. That's huge, man. Plus 26 even. But somehow we managed to reduce it. Not sure how. Yeah, and they they almost maxed rolled of their damage. They only had 2d8, so it's not that spectacular. But if you're gonna roll 15, then I guess you're winning. Well, we've got a lot of voice left. The rate is not quick, so we can run until it tries to slow us down, and then we'll have to reassess. So let's run a little bit, regenerate our health to like a decent amount. It tried to slow us, but we resisted. That created a little space between us, so we can actually try to close this door. No, this goes past it. But yeah, we are regenerated. Do we have any rings of regeneration or anything? No, we got this ring of protection, which is fine, but protection does nothing against raids. Let's step here, yeah, maybe we'll get out of sight, we'll be able to dodge slow a little bit better. Yeah, let's get to this corridor, and after it gets to us, I will fight again. Let's see what I can do to this thing this time around. Got hit on 11, man, 2d8, rolling away. 10, yeah, man, it just roll, man, just roll. So we cannot die here because it can deal 16 tops, but it can crit and deal 19, I guess. Man, these are tough. I even kind of wanna boost my evasion here. Yeah, but I think we have to try and heal somehow. We've got 3 potions of healing, and we've got 2 herbs of healing, so it's probably better to eat the herb to be able to, you know, if we eat 2 herbs, we get another inventory space versus 3 potions. It's easier to eat 2 than to drink 3. Do we have any gear that on a swap that will get us more healing from items? I don't think so. If we had a wand of light, that would be actually helpful because we could stun it, effectively halving their rolls, but we don't. So let's just eat this herb of restoration here. You know what? Let's run. Let's use the rest of the voice we've got. Maybe it will try to slow us down, but our constitution and will is high, so we might resist. We already did once, and then it will waste a step, and we will have a free turn to eat the herb that way. I'll try that. A little bit more efficient. Of course, there's always a risk that something will come towards us from the other side, like another wraith. But I'm willing to take that risk. Although I will stay here now, because if something comes from the north, I will only fight one of that thing instead of more. Man, oh man, that's tough enemy, eh? And it also regenerated a little bit. It's at half health now. Let's eat this herb of healing, and I might eat the herb of rage as well, because we've got 7. Let's see what happens after we eat the herb of healing, though. We went to 57, but straight away got hit down to 48, eh? Man, this guy. Almost every hit is a nice hit from this guy. I guess 9 is kind of average. Sorry. Yeah, I'll eat Rage, I think, and just let me have a look. What does really the Herb of Rage do? Plus cons or more health, that's good. Hitting harder, although, to be honest with you, I think the problem with fighting Rage is that I cannot hit it at all. So minus dex with Rage is kind of bad, to be honest. Got a special melee attack, that's curious. With nourishment, yeah, but let's go for it. Just for the health itself, you know. I don't want to chuck a potion of Constitution because it's very valuable. But having 7 herbs of rage, I think, is worth using one. So let's see what's gonna happen. Yeah, we're in rage. We've got like 15 more health. Yeah, let's try fighting now. 17, beautiful, beautiful. 0, and we've got hit for 10. 15. Alright, we managed to kill it. That's very good. Yeah, I can advance. There's more enemies, so we can take advantage of this rage while it lasts. Ah, there we go. Man, scary situation. I'll stay here a little bit, regenerate our voice to like half. Move to see what this raid was guarding. Hopefully something. The previous one wasn't guarding anything. That was kinda disappointing. We're in a pit. It's always dangerous. Yeah, it was guarding something. Useless stuff of dismay. Although, with our high will, it may be useful now. It can confuse monsters, yeah. I don't think the ghosts can be confused and raids and stuff, but yeah, if we fight something organic, then maybe. Although our inventory is pretty tight. I could drop this dwarf mask, to be honest with you, because we're resisting quite nicely. Although, you know, there's the big dragons are coming, so it might be worth keeping just for their sake. Yeah, I think I'm gonna still be skipping Staffs of Dismay on this character. Alright. Great Axe of Hador's House. I think Hador's House gives you more constitution, if I remember correctly. No, gets you follow through, which we already got, I think. Plus it's a two-handed weapon and we need that shield. Yeah, still waiting for this GG battle axe. Hopefully. One day. Let's move to the west now. Another vampire. Yeah, scary, but nothing we can do. Hopefully we manage to resist the drainage. I wonder, because it's been like 5 hits already, that he failed to damage us at all. He did hit us, but our protection withstand his, you know, he doesn't have very good damage. So I'm guessing if the vampire needs to actually damage you before it can drain you, or does the vampire just needs a successful hit, doesn't matter if damage you or not. I wonder. I think this game is serious enough that it's probably the developers thought about it, and it's probably only when it hits you for actual damage. Well, let's hope, at least. I won't chase it because it's fast. Yeah, this I can eat from the ground. We're full as we can be. That's always good. When you're a dwarf, you want to be full. There's a little room over here that I forgot about. Man, not very good items on this floor. Oh, this guy healed a little bit and now wants to fight. Now it's dead. The Kaminoko, not very dangerous one-on-one, but it can create mayhem around you. Something breathes darkness, probably a snake, and it kills the Kaminoko for us. But this specter, I wanted to see. Of course it can touch, but thankfully not to damage, but to reduce grace, which we've got sustained with this dragon amulet of ours, so we're not afraid. We could put the... oh yeah, it can touch to freeze as well, and do damage, 2d10, so well, even better than... even better than a wraith, actually. But I think this guy is less scary because it's much easier to kill it. Only plus 10 defense. I think the wraith is plus 14. Yeah, and there are the cats, and they will swap places with me probably. I will put on this this ring of warmth. I wonder if the ring of free action actually might defend us against the cats, the swapping places. I wish the description of the free action actually did something, because it doesn't say anything. I don't remember. It grants you freedom of movement. Yeah, but what does it mean? Does it? What? I guess I wish I knew what does that mean. I guess I need to write a Reddit post for that, because this game is so obscure. There's no wiki or anything. Oh well, what I was doing? Oh yeah. I want this ring of warmth, and I sub it for the accuracy. I will leave the free action on just to test it against these warriors, if they will be able to manage to swap places with me or not. Let's see. I'll retreat a little bit here. There we go. Yeah, it did manage to swap places. So we successfully tested that the ring of freedom of movement doesn't work with cats. It looks scary, but I feel pretty good about this situation, because we've got the whirlwind, right? But I will take this opportunity to invest in the skill I was talking about, crowd fighting, just to lower all these guys' bonuses against me, because if I'm like surrounded by like 5 or 6 monsters, then even if they are weak, they can pretty quickly destroy me with their bonuses and my. I think I've got everything halved again, and they have everything half more or something like that. I'm not sure about the specifics, but I just know they're massive bonuses. And let's focus on the spectre first. Alright, the spectre moved away, so I will focus on the serpent now. Spectre again. Spectre again. Spectre is dead, and the cats are running away because they are seeing that I am a fucking, sorry for my language, but I'm a fucking badass. I'm a dwarf, man. Cats don't stand a chance against dwarves. Although they want to do shenanigans with me, I don't mind. Another Spectre, so I'll keep my Ami on. I'll wait for it. My Grace looks good thanks to this Dragon Tooth amulet. More cards coming my way, not too scary, although they managed to hit me a little bit. What are these potions? Oh, Grace. Nice. Just in case I do get drained. And a quickness, of which we've got 6 now, so that's very, very good. Okay. I think I'll go to the south first. Have a look. Alright, and we get rewarded with a potion of voice that we have no room for. Yeah, I don't think we can carry it, to be honest with you. I'll take this opportunity to swap back to my usual set of rings, which is which is accuracy and protection. Yeah, I'm not sure what to drop. Again, we could drop the Dwarf mask. I kinda want the Staff of Majesty with this high will, just for emergencies. Slumber is the same thing. Both of them also might be good for the throne room. Elemental resistance good, probably. Against the big dragons, I guess. I'll leave it be for now. If we need to use the herb of healing, we will be able to have another slot available. The young fire drake breathes fire. I think it also can destroy items. I'm not sure about that, but I think we're good with just one fire protection. Oh, but no. I think we've got seriously damaged here. It's pretty scary actually. I didn't know the young dragon can damage me so much, so quickly. So I think I will go for the mask after all. Yeah, and I start singing. And now I feel a little bit safer with the mask on. But the fireman does a lot of damage. $38. What? Wow. Does it really does 16 D4? Oh my lord, it's only a young dragon, I mean. Yeah, 16 D4. Man, that's scary. And what, we resisted, right? He does for 38. Wow. What does this mean? I don't get it. Let me have a look. 3D14. So what is it? Half of our protection here? Half. Then 3D14. Strange. And we've got 2 items that give us resistance, right? Examine Ladros gives us resistance, right? No, I forgot. It gives us protection to cold, not fire. That's my mistake. Well, good. I'm wearing this mask then. Yeah, we really need a ring of frost then to be fighting these freaking dragons. Man, that's scary actually. Well, We'll have to be using these potion of elemental resistance more now then. I don't know how I survived that deep without proper fire protection, to be honest with you. Well, we have to eat this healing then. And let's try to brawl it out. He's running now. I'll let him run. Well, we've got space to carry this potion of voice now. Oh, I don't need to staunch anymore. That was a mistake. I wasted... getting excited by this potion of voice, I wasted voice. Dragon is coming back? Yeah. Flees in terror again. Although I won't be taken to a bait. Because you try to... Man. This dragon breath is scary. I wanted to destroy my gloves, but thankfully these are magical gloves of Celebrimbor. Sorry, what? Gloves of Celebrimbor? What the? Oh, these gloves on the ground. Wow. I didn't know that they're... Yeah, that's... I guess that's logical that it can... it should be able to damage stuff on the ground, but not many games, you know, have this kind of a detail. That even the stuff on the ground can be destroyed. So, yeah. I wonder what does these gloves do now. Man, it's so scary. Let's sing again. I've got still a little bit of voice left. It's only a young dragon as well, which is funny. Now it goes. Okay. Wow. Let's see what are these gloves all about. A pair of gloves worn by the great Celebrimbor, jewelsmith of Naugrim, who would one day forge the rings of power. It grants you freedom of movement, perfect. It can't be harbored by the elements. And it grants you the ability expertise, or however you call it. English hard. Okay, let's see what expertise is then. I think it's a smithing skill. Yeah. Reduces the time taken to forge an item by half and negates all experience and stat costs. That's pretty nifty. Because we want to forge a amulet of constitution, and that will get our constitution drained. So we might keep these gloves with us. Yeah, I think I'll keep them. I will drop this ring of free action then. Although I was told that it's great to have more than one source of free action. So actually it would be great if I could keep both of them, you know. I think I can drop these potions of true sight. I've got this helmet of true sight that I'm wearing constantly now, and I think they just provide the same thing, right, to your character. And double check. True sight lets you see invisible creatures, and the helmet of true sight. Grants you the ability to see invisible creatures. Okay, so I think, well, maybe our chance would be bigger to see them if we had both the helmet and use the potion, but we would be fighting raids and specters and stuff, and we'd be able to see them without a problem, so I don't think we need them potions. Maybe there's even scarier ghosts downstairs. But yeah, I think I will gamble with that. And now we've got the gloves of Celebrimbor. Beautiful. And another potion of quickness. Okay, so 7 now. Very nice to see. Another antidote over there. I think I've got a lot of antidotes. There's 12. I don't really need it. So I will go to the south first. Trying to... oh, there's a downstairs. Trying to explore the south first. Then I'll go through the middle and through the north back to this downstairs that we just discovered. Or maybe we'll find another downstairs on our way. I got excited there for a sec because I saw a battle axe, but unfortunately it's trash. Complete and utter trash. Garbage. If I found this on level 1 of the dungeon, like 100 feet, that would be decent, but not 800. Come on. These couple of rooms, not very exciting, all empty, and yeah, I think we did have our monster spawns mostly in the east, and we already took care of them. Alright, another elemental resistance, that's really helpful. Getting damaged a little bit because we are in a web. This freaking Gorgorov spider. I managed to sort it out. Oh, Ring Rauko. This is the first to unfreeze, right? I'm not very scared about him, but at this point I think I'm only scared about the dragon breath stuff, you know. Another specter. Well, this I'm more scared about, so I will actually put on this warmth instead of the protection. Okay. Alright, and there's a boss. The boss! Oikeroi, guard of Tevildo. Oikeroi. Oikeroi! It's a cat, right? A fierce and warlike cat. Thane of Tevildo and ever at his side. So what, Tevildo is coming as well? I think Tevildo is the biggest cat, the best cat. So, we might have a fight on our hands here. Plus 28 to wound. 1d11. Doesn't look scary, but plus 28. Damn, it can crit. So suddenly you're facing 3d11. And you're in a world of pain because wound, man, wounding gives you bleeding, and bleeding goes underneath armor and kills you. Yeah, this guy's pretty fierce. Got very, only a very measly protection of D4. So if we manage to hit him through his plus 21, he is dead, basically, but he's like a glass cannon, to be honest with you. And thankfully he doesn't shoot arrows, so we can retreat and see how this fight goes. And there's Tevildo. Alright. You see Tevildo, Prince of Cats. Renowned for his cruelty even among the cruel cat people. Is it a wonder that this fierce warrior is royalty? Cruel Blow. Cruel Blow, I think, makes you not do any critical hits anymore. Let me have a look at the Cruel Blow. I thought Cruel Blow was ability you can take. Is it stealth? Yeah, Cruel Blow. I can confuse you. Okay. Give you pain. I'm not sure what pain is in this game. I never was in pain. Our will is high though, so we might be able to resist his cruel blows. Do you have any gear that prevents us from being confused? Is it the Army of Grace? Probably not. No, just sustains the grace. The Helmet of True Sight might. Oh, blind is a hallucination, not confusion. I will put it on though, because it's got more protection than the mask, and we don't need the mask fighting Tevildo. But let's finish reading his description. Of course, he's quick. Even better wounding, plus 26, 1d13, not 11. Slightly less health, and only slightly better defense. So comparable to his Thane. I'm not sure if these guys will actually how confident they are. They are confident 9, but I wonder if they're gonna go north or just wait at the entrance there, you know. And of course they can swap places with me, right? Doesn't say. So maybe they can't. Hopefully not. Alright, let's put on the Great Helm. Yeah, doesn't look like they wanna come say hello. And protection, yeah, ring of protection instead of the Onyx warmth. And yeah, let's try to melee these guys. We'll see how well they can wound pretty badly. So if suddenly I get like bleeding to 30 bleeding, you know, I'm dead. So maybe it's a good idea to use this quickness potion. We've got 7 of them. Yeah, I love to have a stack of them, you know. Yeah, let's see. Let's try to fight them like a normal dwarf. Yeah, we managed to hit one. For 10, that's good. I want to see these rolls, guys, because yeah, we rolled pretty nicely there. He rolled like shit, though. He rolled 1. So, if we only manage to hit him by 10 when he rolls a 1, then we are in trouble. And the other guy rolled 2, and we still haven't managed to hit him. So, man, this fight will probably be a lot of missing from our part. But yeah, let's continue. Let's see what happens. 0, 0, 0, 0. 16, 19. Nice hits, man. Alrighty. They also rolled like shit, and we managed to actually roll pretty nice there, and nice hits as well. Their protection is shit, so we managed to score very nice hits, although we got damaged by 9. Yeah, see? 3D for 13, so he double crit us. But only dealt us 9 damage after double critting because of our protection. So, yeah, bleeding goes underneath protection. Like, we've got hit for 9, but we only got 4 bleeding, so it's probably like half rounded down. And they still need to hit us to apply bleeding, and they still have to go through protection. So bleeding, not actually as scary as I thought. I thought that it ignores protection at this stage, like touching, you know. But turns out that we are nicely protected. So we should be fine in this fight, actually. Without any consumables. Well, let's hope so. 20, nice. Did we kill him? You have slain Oikeroi. Nice. So the guard is down. The guard is down, and Tevildo himself, the prince, is at half HP. Well, we've got damage ourselves, and now we've got a cat close to us who took the place of Oikeroi, or whatever his name was. And now he can try to swap places with us, which I don't really like. Now might be the time to use quickness. At the same time, I just wanna start singing, to be honest with you. Yeah, let's start singing, let's see what happens. Alright, managed to stay where we are. And let's actually focus on the cat. Because Tevildo cannot swap places with us, but the cat can. So if we slay the cat, we might be in the clear. We managed to kill him? Ah, flees in terror. Do we pursue? This looks like a corridor, so even if we go now to the southwest, we should still be fine. Yeah, we're good. Although now there's 2 corridors, so now I'm a little more afraid. Well, let's take one step more. Alright, so it looks like a room there. And the cat that was close to us looks like he also is running away to the north. So I think we're safe to proceed. Yeah, it all looks like very... he might be cornered. I think he's cornered, guys. We might have him. And we got him. Nice. So we slain their king, guys. The king of cats. And his freaking prince. Nice. And what do we have? Gloves of archery. Great sword of black iron. Well, maybe not, but still not very good. Well, we've got a lot of XP out of that. So that's good. I wish it was a, I wish it was a battle axe of Hador's house. It's always a great axe of Hador's house for some reason. Alright, that was a really nice fight. Enjoyed myself there. Say we've got most of this floor explored, although this vault kind of map continues here. There we go, there's the treasure. Haunted dreams, yeah. Oh, I don't want them raids close to me. Before I go to the west there, I want to explore here the rest of the regular spears. And these specters, they spawn in the walls, eh? They only give me 9 and 8 experience by now, so I won't bother them. Let them be. Now I'll actually backtrack here, because I want to start exploring. That's a lot of backtracking actually. I want to start exploring the north from this side. More cats. Well, now I'm the cat slayer. Alrighty, another downstairs. Our minimum depth unfortunately crept up to 800 now, so it's actually not too bad because you can take an upstairs and land on another 800 floor again for some experience. There's an herb of sustenance. Yeah, we've got like 8 pieces of bread, and so it lasts us till the end of the game for sure. So we can eat the sustenance from the ground and be extra full. Top up on food, as they say. There's an amethyst serpent and something scary. No, it was just emitting darkness by itself. Alrighty, another rage. There's just walkways there. Yeah, good that I went over there and fought the Vildo. Was nice fight. I'm still pumped about that. Maybe another potion or two on this floor would be nice. Oh, there's an upstairs, so we're probably taking that. Emerald Serpent. Ooh, poison 19. Badly poisoned. Just quaff a antidote. A little cat and mouse with this guy. Right, you can fuel our lantern a little bit more. On our way back from this vault. Looks like a vault. Staff of Summoning. I'm not really keen on that. This looks like oh, I won't continue over there, will I? Oh, okay, let's have a look. Committed now. Now I'm regretting that. Probably empty room. Another summoning. Wasted a lot of time there. Oh well. Yep. All big waste of time. Nothing here. Let's fuel. Got 7,000 light again. That's nice. Nothing here. Yeah, might as well explore the middle. What's the sword? Mithril, alright, we found it. Yeah, it kinda looked better than normal. Alright, and how heavy is that? Well, we don't yet know, but... Alright, now I'm glad I came here. 3.5 pounds, yeah, so I think we're good to craft for another lamp now. Although we need to carry this thing. Is it the blue potion of voice? It is healing, you know. In a longer fight, especially in the throne room, the voice and healing through it with the staunching might get, you know, important. If we had, well, we've got 12 Orcish liquor. So that's healing as well. 3 potion of healing. That's pretty tough. But I think I'll let it go. It is healing, yeah, but at the same time, it's like slow healing. And I might be better in the throne room just chugging these brown liquors instead to be extra safe. So yeah, let's drop the voice. Oh, let's get mithril. Alright, and now let's just hope we find a forge. Another reason to explore rooms, you know, because we won't find forge if we don't. So some cut shooters. I'll let them be. I don't want to chase after them. And they're not doing anything to us anyways. Just a nuisance. As previously orcish archers were. Alright. Eventually we got back to this potion of antidote. I having trouble picking it up because of them freaking cats. One more room here, or a couple. Looks like a vault of sorts. Oh, quickness, nice. Now we have 8 quicknesses. That's nice. I managed to corner this bastard. Looks like the other guys stopped pursuing us. I want to see what's there. It kind of looks like a vault, but yeah, kinda. Another fuel. Another cold dragon. But yeah. Is it dwarf elemental resistance? Dealing cold breath, eh? Can entrance, terrify, confuse. Oh man, oh man. Doesn't say about any breath. Maybe the cold drake don't have breath? Yeah. I guess it's only reasonable in Tolkien's universe. The cold drakes were cold because they didn't have fire. So I guess there's not like a cold breath. Then can entrance, terrify, and confuse though. So still scary. Let's wear the ring of free action then. And we've got the ring of warmth already equipped, plus the gloves of Ladros. But this guy doesn't do cold damage either. Yeah, so it's just cold because it doesn't have dragon breath. That's what makes it cold, but it doesn't actually have cold damage. So I guess we can swap back to this ring of accuracy instead of the warmth. Hit for 18, nice. Let's start singing because we've got damage ourselves a little bit. Yeah, the steady damage. And we've slain it, right? No. Looks like it ran away, but where? It was here. We hit it. Is it fast? That's strange. There's a freaking spectre again. There it is. But there's a spectre as well. I think I move back and deal with the spectre first. Nice. Alright. So the cold drakes are less scary than the fire ones. There's a Spear of Doriath there. Alright item, but not as powerful as Dwarf inventory slot. Yeah. Do we need to swap any rings? Yeah, I'll go back to protection instead of free action. Couple of last rooms here. I think this is the last room. Alright, another potion of strength in the end there as a bonus for our troubles. Really nice. Alright, just the corridor. Yeah, so it looks like it's all explored. So let's go back to this lantern. Let's refuel a little bit. Yeah, good that I returned there. A little bit of an experience. And let's take the upstairs. Yeah, still no way to carry this voice potion, right? Yeah, I want this dwarf mask. At least until we'll be able to craft a better one. Oh, I thought there's another room there, but not. Okay, so pretty successful floor, to be honest with you. I liked it, enjoyed it quite a lot. We slain the cat lord. That's a good achievement for this character. Because Tevildo, I remember from the book, was pretty formidable, cunning, and like very hard to kill. So yeah, that's one for the books. Yeah, a couple of nice consumables that we picked up along the way. Nice gloves for crafting, and now all we need is the forge. So let's take them upstairs. And yeah, you enter a maze of up staircases but cannot find your way, yeah, because our minimum depth is 800. So we end up on 800 again, fresh floor. Is this another mithril? No, that's the great sword. Okay, yeah, and I think I will stick around on 800, 850 as long as I can, you know, to level up. We've got 4,800 experience to spare. So that's great as well. So yeah, we are getting stronger. We can successfully fight. Only have a little bit of trouble. That's an understatement. We've got a lot of trouble with raids and such. Almost died this episode. Yeah, I think we end up on 11 health there. I still felt pretty safe. You know, was a little bit calculated. Well, I'm telling that to myself. Yeah, I managed to survive. And yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully, in a couple more sessions, we'll be able to wrap this thing up and try to wrestle the Silmaril, the fabled gem, out of the clutches of the Lord of the Darkness. All the best, guys. Bye-bye.